Okay, so let's have a look at how to access supply quotes now. So you come into the quote section and click on supply quotes here. And then what you need to do is find the quote request number that you're looking to see the supplier quotes against, which is here. So if we click into that, you'll be able to see some more information. So this is a summary of the information we hold about that quote request. You can see all the information here about the quote request number, when it was requested, the site address, and who requested it. You've got a quick view comparison at the bottom where you can see the upfront cost and who's best and the percentage difference between each supplier. And you can also view the original quote documents that were sent by the supplier by clicking on them here. So you can scan through each price like this. To make things easier, we lay out all the prices in one page so you can view everything at one glance. The way that you find that is to either scan the QR code with a phone if you want to view it on a separate screen, or you come up here and click the View Quote button. So what that's going to do is open up a comparison between all suppliers on one page. So first thing you're going to notice is all the information here regarding the quote request. And you also have a section here for any comments that the suppliers have left relevant to this quote request. So the first thing our team does when we receive a quote from a supplier is we cross-reference against the quantities that you have put on the request to make sure that the supplier is not deliberately underquoting quantities so that they artificially look cheaper overall. And we also check to make sure that they have quoted the items that you've asked them to quote. Now, if, for example, you are asking for prices on an open spec project, we have generic product codes like this, where it could be any different manufacturer, the cheapest option that that supplier has available to them. So what you can do, if you scroll over like that, it will give you the different manufacturer that that supplier has quoted, so that you can then make an informed decision about who you want to place an order with. What you'll also notice is that the cheapest item per line is highlighted in green, so that you can see on a very quick glance who the cheapest option is and whether or not it's worth splitting the order. If you want to give your suppliers accurate feedback, as you can see here, you can literally see the exact percentage difference each supplier is out to the cheapest quote per line. And then at the bottom, if there are any delivery charges applicable, we will add those on automatically, even if the supplier doesn't, so that you get the full picture. And then finally, you can see highlighted in yellow who your best upfront option is, but also who is your best option after taking into account any rebate or settlement. This makes things a lot easier at site level to see which is the best option for the company instead of just looking at who's the cheapest option up front. And then finally, just to give you an indication of where that supplier sits on the whole order, you can see the percentage difference to the lowest quote. And this is a percentage we would use when giving a supplier feedback on where they sit compared to the cheapest option.